seem hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma break my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician, and if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need. Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from the Sunshine State. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, break!
Hey, run!
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Haggett. Hey, easy. Ralph, darn. It's hot.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden II.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What's your... For Mike is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Big 13 heavy.
Jaguars take over first
These are
and
24.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Soko, hot. Silver.
Lawrence going to give it to Tinton. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First down. First
Stay
and
right
10
open.
at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Right back to Tinton. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. It is 2nd and 6.
The
Big
17-yard
we'll
line.
go. Rip, 23. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up the first set of downs.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jaguars will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And nice work after the catch. He stops a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Herbert. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do it better.
He gets 3, down to the 10, and he will score. Travis Hunter, touchdown Jacksonville. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. Going on first down is Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Now it's Herbert. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert to the air again. This one finds McConkey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
10 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Jaguars 40-yard line.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. Throwing now is Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. Another run here with Hampton. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
And when you find yourself playing from behind at this stage of the game, Mike, I think this is 4-down territory if he doesn't pick that up. So they won't have to worry about it in this case, but expect the rest of this game, they've got to continue to be aggressive.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Trying the left side. Here's Hampton. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Flag McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
On 1st down, here's Hampton. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. His kick is good. And the Jaguars are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's go. Sink right.
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
First down.
11.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard
Rip,
line.
23. Next side.
They go play action for Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to blow it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Got that open downfield on the crossing route. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Go, go. Hey, run. Here we go.
Another run here. Good shooting. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Second down and 3.
Easy, easy. Red on red. Red, red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And he is going to have a Jags first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows. First down.
30 left.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Lawrence now. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. He is out of bounds. Going to mark it at the 24-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. First down, Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Here's the 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the kid, here's Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
That gives of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will go all the way. Pat McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chargers get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Chargers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Sink right. Hey, easy.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Decent 24.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Now Lawrence. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Now Tony to return it. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ray, 180.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Herbert. This one complete right side. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Baylor Tiger. Ready.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the play. They're going to mark him short.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Third and inches. Now Herbert. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Crowd right. Set.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
OP. Set.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Forget about 6 before he's taken down.
Now, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll go with Hampton. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. His kick is good. He got it. And they are indeed back within one score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Bigsby to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. I tell you, watch do it.
Chip. On the red. Focus, hot. Here we go.
They'll run it here with Tootin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Easy. Rip, 23. Son, it's a hunt.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Easy, read a 24. Hey, easy, route.
Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. An even 40 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Run over center now with Tootin. Hey, that's about as exciting a one-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Sink right. Decent 24. Hey, son, touch. Red.
To throw is Lawrence. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Hey, run.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The Chargers take over first and 10. And their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Set.
To throw is Herbert. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
4 yards.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They'll come up now for second down.
Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. They'll drop to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down at the 28-yard line.
Perfect. Into the hands of Pickens once again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
14 more yards. Chargers. First down. A gain of 14. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll run here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Makes the score Jaguars 35, Chargers 13.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. McConkey in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. McConkey in motion. Herbert to throw on 2nd down. Right side hauled in by McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. On the run to the right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing again, Herbert. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. 3rd down coming up.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Open man, right side. He's got it. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Herbert to the air again. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a pickup of 12. And the Chargers have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Set.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is that strangers like magicians.